Pick us.
Please.
We will not let you down.
The concern that we have is that we put out this critical information, and when we go over this risk analysis, they hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
What we're about to talk about tonight is how Erika Kirk seems to be somebody that is in the military. She's an actress. She wants to be a model. She's Miss America. She wants to make clothes. She's somebody's wife. She drinks. She doesn't drink. She's godly. We're gonna break all of this down, and there's a reason why I'm breaking all of this down, because with me, there's always a reason why. I don't want to just talk mess about somebody for the sake of talking a mess about the person. So hit the like button, drop popcorn emojis in the chat, and drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat, and let me know if it's snow or is nothing happening. Because right now with this snowstorm, there's no snowstorm. So drop your city in the chat and let me know what is going on in your city having to do with the snowstorm.
Tell me about your experiences in fashion.
I did not go to fashion school, but I am self-taught, so. The timing in my life is perfect for this opportunity. I'm at a great point, just career-wise, to be able to take on this type of endeavor. And I feel like I have something very unique to offer this whole experience in general. Like I said, I'm very coachable, I'm very trainable. And I'm the type of person that I don't need all the time in the world to get ready. If you say you got to be on a plane in a half hour and you have to pack your stuff and go, I'm on it. I'm kind of like a gypsy. I don't mind living out of a suitcase. I'm used to it, and that's something that I'm okay with. So traveling, I love it. I'm all for it. I'm up for anything. I want to learn. I want to be able to use this opportunity and harness all the things that I can learn from it and be.
See right here, nothing she does actually makes any sense, because she was in Romania with orphans with her mother when she was like 17 or 18, right? And then years later, she's now in wherever she is there, I'm assuming New York or whatever. And now she's trying to get a job as somebody's, I don't know, as somebody's assistant or something. And then she's doing a music video and she's a singer. And then she's doing a pageant. And then she's doing clothes. So it's just like a person like this, in my opinion, a grifter, is the type of person that would make or get an opportunity and take advantage of it no matter what it is. So I'm looking at Erika Kirk as a person that would go wherever the wind blows. And if you're a person that would go wherever the wind blows, guess what? You are what all of us think you are, Erika Kirk. Not a fraud, but somebody that would either turn turn a blind eye to your husband getting killed, or have something to do with your husband being killed without skipping a beat. So I'm gonna say that one more time because I want y'all to think about this. A person that grifts as much as she does, because now she's this evangelist. She's on tour. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are aware that this crazy ass woman is now on some evangelistic tour. Put a 1 in the chat if you're aware of that. So you're this evangelistic person that's about to go on tour. Your ex-boyfriend works for your husband's company. Like, it's so many different things that it's hard to keep up with. But my point is, a person like this would easily turn a blind eye on their husband getting killed, knowing who did it, or have something to do with their husband being killed without flinching. That's my point of doing this video. And on top of that, she would possibly traffic light some tadpoles if it made sense financially, because she's all over the damn place. She would do anything for money. This woman would do anything for money. And a person that would do anything for money is extremely dangerous.
Able to just inspire people. Like, how cool of a chance it is to be able to work with Diane and her brand. And that's why I want to use this opportunity to inspire, to be able to make a difference, and to work with Diane and a brand that does that, that empowers women, that shows that, you know, you don't have to know everything about the fashion industry to make a difference. You can learn and you can create your own.
She wants to get in the fashion industry. It's rumored that she used to be married. She was in a movie. Like, what in the world? You have two kids that don't seem like your kids. There's rumor that she lost her kids, and I don't want to get into that because I don't want to. That's none of my business. But I'm just saying that there's a rumor that she lost her kids. It's just like, even when she told or let, because I don't know if she told Candace, but she kind of let Candace know that she was with some kids, not her kids, with some random kids on the night before Charlie Kirk died, as proof that she wasn't at Fort Huachuca. Those weren't even your kids. So it's like you got random people's kids in your phone to send out as an alibi on that date. The damn orphanage is just absolutely crazy. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. We're about to roast this damn woman tonight.
You know, your own experience out of it all. So I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this. And if I have the blessing, you know, to make a difference with this opportunity, I'm all for it. Ready to pack my bags.
The Erika Kirk rabbit hole never ends. She
Never
has now
ends.
began her speaking tour called Make Heaven Crowded with Pastor Greg Laurie, who is head of the Harvest Christian Fellowship Church.
Let's stop right here. Greg Laurie, this Erika Kirk person, every single time you turn around, she's with some crooked ass pastor that literally has blatant, factual allegations of sexual misconduct. She can't stay away from her. But she was just with the dude, with one of her many ex-boyfriends. I think a guy that worked that played for the Colorado Rockies. You know, she was over there talking about social cleavage and all this other stuff, and they flirting all on camera, which is cool because she ain't doing nothing that I wouldn't do. So there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing about it is, I'm not an evangelist. I'm not on tour telling women to wait before marriage. I'm not on tour talking about don't do this and don't do that when you drink, have sex, and everything else that everybody else is doing. But you are this evangelistic wife of a hero, and you're hanging out with, making money with, on tour with a man this time, because it's always a man that has some type of weird sexual misconduct with tadpoles around you. So we're about to go down the rabbit hole of Greg Laurie.
And Greg Laurie got hit with serious allegations and lawsuits, allegedly, including claims from survivors. And guess where? Romania. Multiple lawsuits have been filed.
Romania. Now do y'all see why I'm sick of this damn woman? Yet another person that has sexual allegations with Romanian tadpoles. at some point, we have to stop and say, yo, something's really wrong here. For anybody that is against us making this kind of content about Erika Kirk, for those who actually think that we're just barking up the wrong tree and Erika Kirk isn't doing anything, how in the world can you say that? Every damn day is something new about traffic lighting tadpoles. And if you don't know what traffic lighting tadpoles is, ask somebody in the chat. They'll help you, because certain things I cannot say online or my video would get demonetized. So traffic lighting tadpoles, use the context clues or ask somebody in the chat, and they would be more than welcome to tell you what it means. Just say, what does traffic lighting tadpoles means?
Against Greg Laurie, as well as the church by nearly 20 survivors. So yeah, this is who Erika is platforming. At this point, saying just let her grieve is out the window, no one's buying it. Erika Kirk was also seen at the Peach Bowl in Atlanta without her kids and wearing a hat with Charlie's initials. And I wish I was joking, I really do, but it's—
Hold on, let's see, Mr. Lego. And if you want to share a comment, drop it in the super chat, put some color behind it, and I'll check it out. But this one caught my mind. Shout out to Crystal. Mr. Lego, you should know that I heard 3 podcasters refer to children. You know that with a tadpole and traffic lights today, you're making a difference because they're using your verbiage. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So who were the podcasters? I just want to shout them out. Crystal, tell me who the podcasters are, and I want to shout them out because I'm here to spread information. I'm here to share information, and I'm here to help in any way I can. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, they're stealing my lingo. I don't do that. So shout them out. Let me know who it is so I can shout them out on my platform. Because saying the word tadpoles is you shouting out Mr. Let Go on your platform. And I don't need you to say my name because it's about the information and not about the attention. All right. So yeah, shout them out so I can shout them out. Let me know who it was, Crystal. I don't get mad. I don't get jealous. I just want to share information. So let me know who said it so I can shout them out myself. I love that. I love that.
It's being sold on the TPUSA merch website. Yeah. Faith is being—
So look, this— let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me back it up a little bit.
Serious allegations and lawsuits. Allegedly, including claims from survivors. And guess where? Romania. Multiple lawsuits have been filed against Greg Laurie, as well as the church by nearly 20 survivors. So yeah, this is who Erika is platforming. At this point, saying just let her grieve is out the window, no one's buying it. Erika Kirk was also seen at the Peach Bowl in Atlanta without her kids and wearing a hat with Charlie's initials. And I wish I was joking, I really do, but it's being sold on the TPUSA merch website.
So it's like every time she wears a shirt, every time she wears a hat, she has to make some money off of it. And I'm about to show you something else that she's making money off of. Well, she's making money off of y'all, not donors like she usually does. She's making money off of y'all. I'm about to show that to y'all here. And I'm not mad at the hustle, but you cannot operate or act like you are just super angelical person that is for the people when you're literally just out here trying to make some money. So let me see. Because everything is just for money, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Faith is being used as the excuse, as the distraction, and as a shield, and the pattern just keeps repeating.
Around and travel, and we don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I drink coffee. I drink like 8 cups of coffee a day.
Dragon Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo.
Now, y'all may not know this, and y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Shout out to Jesse on Fire. I think y'all said Jesse on Fire was using the word tadpoles. So shout out to Jesse on Fire. Did it go through? What was I about to say? just check this out. So let me back this up a little bit. I want y'all to think about this. So this guy is mocking somebody. Let me know who you think he's mocking.
Eating.
Around and travel, and we don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I drink coffee. I drink like 8 cups of coffee a day.
Dragon Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo dragon
You
coffee.
sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name? You sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name?
So right there, this is an example of how this woman is a pure, unadulterated grifter. She went, you can see that this is the type of man that she dates. This is the type of man she dates, and that's cool. That actually looks like her type. She looks like she's very happy. I've never really seen her happy with Charlie Kirk, but that is the real Erika Kirk, and I'm not mad at her. But what did she just say? To her present, or to her boyfriend at the time. What did she just say? Her boyfriend, and I want y'all to remember. What is the dude? Damn. Colbert, the one with the pizza tattoo on his lip. Corbett, what is his name? Yes. If you know anything about Charlie, first of all, what's the dude's name? Her ex-boyfriend who has the pizza tattoo on his lip. Corbett, or something like that. Cabot. Yes. Cabot Phillips. Okay. Cabot Phillips. I 100% Cabot Phillips, thank you. I 100% believe that her and her boyfriend was making fun of Charlie Kirk. And y'all let me know if I'm wrong or am I off base. But I can see Charlie Kirk being the one that drinks 10 cups of coffee all over the country, never stop, go. I don't have time to sleep, but y'all let me know what y'all think. So this woman has Cabot Phillips, another dude that she was letting smash. He works for Turning Point USA. This guy right here, she's on camera making fun of Charlie Kirk. And if y'all don't think she's talking about Charlie Kirk, let me know. And then she goes and marries the man, and you actually think she loved this dude? Oh, hold on. 720 people. We actually got 1,100 people just on all platforms and 185 likes. Can y'all please hit a like button? Please. I'm not going to go off on y'all, but we got all together 1,100 people watching, and we need at least 500 likes if we can. At least 500 likes. Everybody hit the like button. But is this somebody else other than Charlie Kirk? But I just want y'all to think about how cringe this is, y'all. Right here. I want y'all to think about how cringe this is. You're with your boyfriend making fun of a man, and then you turn around and find that man and you marry him and have kids by him, and all of a sudden he ends up dying.
Dragon Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo dragon coffee.
You sound like that guy, Charlie, or
Eating.
Around and travel, and we don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I drink coffee. I drink like 8 cups of coffee a day.
Dragon Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo dragon
You
coffee.
sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name? You sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name?
And this is what I'm saying, man. Her whole life was a lie. She got paired up with Charlie Kirk, and not one time have you ever seen her happy like this. This is who Erika Kirk is, and it's not a bad thing. But she's look.
Are you fixing my? I got a little bacon, baby. That's deep in there. Give them a cleavage. That people want.
I'm just showing you how happy this woman is with him, not with Charlie Kirk, with him.
Cleavage. Showcase it.
Sex sells, babe.
Sex sells. That's me.
That's against our religion.
It's not.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the like button. So I'm not mad at her right here because this is her and how she truly is, just a normal girl. I would want my lady acting like this with me. So I'm not judging her. I'm not saying anything bad about her, but like a couple years later, you're just this angelic Jesus-like person when you just talking about sex sales. Like, why don't you just be yourself, Erika Kirk? But guess what? You can't be yourself because you don't know who the hell you are. This shit is sad, bro.
I don't.
See, she's having fun. She's having she has a great little life before Charlie Kirk.
Roll camera one.
Hi, I'm JT Massey. I'm 25 years old from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm a minor league baseball player with the Colorado Rockies, and I'm going to be racing with my girlfriend.
Hi, I'm Erika Fronsday. I'm 25 years old from Scottsdale, Arizona, and I currently live in Venice, California.
So March 1st, we went on our first date.
Well, I got it wrong because I thought it was
Yes.
the day before, and I called him and I was like, hi, so I'm going to be running late for our date. And he's like, actually, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sitting at dinner with my dad in Arizona, and I'm like, did I mess up the date or what? End up standing up from the table to call her, and it was, she messed up the date.
I did. So we went to Maggiano's.
Yeah, it worked out.
It was good.
We went to Maggiano's. I picked her up. It was raining.
It was.
Kind of different night in Arizona,
And remember, like I said, this is a normal relationship, but for her to turn around and get with Charlie Kirk and now she's this new person, it's like she's a new person every single year. Let me fast forward a little bit because they just talk themselves to death right here because they're happy. Look how happy they are.
around the Nairobi area in Kenya.
We play sports. We're good at sports and things like that, and we're athletic and we love to run around and travel, and we don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I drink coffee. I drink like 8 cups of coffee a day.
Dragon
And-
Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo Dragon
You
coffee.
sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name?
So I want to show y'all this right here. So I cut it off. So I'm going to show you another picture because I want to show y'all the whole picture. And this is the problem with Erika Kirk right here. So I'm going to show y'all this picture. What do y'all see? What do y'all see right here? This is a give, send, go. Overall, this is one of those GoFundMe type of websites where when you're in trouble, when you have some issues, you turn around and put up a GoFundMe in order to get somebody to help you in need. So I want to ask you, because I want to make sure you see it, how much money did they raise? Can y'all see that right there? It's right over the red where it says give. It says give, share. Can you tell me what it says? Because I want to make sure y'all can see it. How much money did they raise? No, did she raise? Because this is after Charlie Kirk died. Put in the chat how much money you see that she raised. I want to make sure y'all can see it. How much money? Put in the chat. $2.5 million. Okay, some people said they can't see it. $2.5 million. This woman is literally just running plays. This play, I'm going to sell hats. This play, I'm going to You know, I'm gonna make my dead husband's funeral a celebration, and I'm going to sell T-shirts, and also I'm going to geofence every person that comes into this building, and I'm going to sell them products. So I'm going to sell them my husband's shirt. I'm going to sell them my husband's hats. I'm going to sell them this new hat that says CK. I'm going to turn around and beg for money from the donors. Then I'm going to turn around and open up a Give, Send, Go and get $2.5 million. I'm going to do a music video. I'm going to play in a movie. I'm going to act like I'm this distraught widow, even though I don't give a damn that my husband is dead, because I didn't care about him in the first place, because I was just with him in order to run the PSYOP. I really want to be with Cabot Phillips. Another place she did, of course, in Romania with the Romanian Angels. Like, this woman is all over the goddamn, trying to stop saying that. This woman is all over the damn place. But let's keep going. This shit is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the like.
Kirk, are you out of your mind? You will never believe.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. So this is one of the Karens that was against Charlie Kirk. And here's what's crazy. All of the people that were against Charlie Kirk, do y'all realize Erika Kirk has never had smoke for a single person that was against Charlie Kirk? Before I play the rest of this, do y'all know that? Male or female? Not one, like Erika Kirk has smoke for Candace Owens. She's trying to sue Candace Owens. She has smoke for all of us. Might turn around and try to sue us. She sued my guy, I forgot his name, Wolves in Finance. But when it comes to people that was against Charlie Kirk before or after his death, was against him, not against her, against him, she has no smoke. She has no smoke for the Nick Fluences dude. She has no smoke for anybody that was talking shit about her husband. But let somebody talk shit about her, she's about to go crazy. How is it that your husband is dead and you're enjoying the fruits of your husband being dead, but you don't have any smoke for anybody that was against your husband? But Candace is the devil, right? That's how it works, right? Watch this. Damn, Give, Send, Go. This shit is crazy. Look at that shit. $2.5 million that y'all gave her. This is absolutely nuts.
Charlie Kirk, are you out of your mind? You will never believe what I just saw. I was watching the Will Cain show on Friday, and Will Cain was interviewing Charlie Kirk with Turning Point USA. But Charlie Kirk had the audacity to say, no, we shouldn't get involved. He cited our involvement with Libya and with Gaddafi, a terrorist regime and a terrorist state. But he's using that as a comparison to why we shouldn't get involved with Israel in defending Israel against Iran. Charlie, what are you thinking? Ladies and gentlemen, there is a movement. Start watching these talking head shows and look at the youngers, the 30-somethings, the 40-somethings, the isolationists. They're now saying we shouldn't be getting involved in this war. Well, you know what? I don't want to be involved in Russia's war, and I don't want to be involved in Ukraine. But when it comes to Israel, I've read my Bible, and I know I better be, because in Genesis 12:3, God told Abram, I will bless those who bless you and curse him who curses you. And he who ignores you, Israel, I will utterly destroy. He told the prophet Obadiah that in the last days, I think we can all agree we're living in the last days. In the last days, he will wipe out.
I'm so sick of this last days bullshit. Like, can y'all stop? We're not living in no damn last days. I hate it. I've been hearing this since I was little. My damn, one of my little ex-girlfriend's grandmothers used to run around. We living in the last days. And that was when I was like 14. Like, can y'all shut up with this stupid last days mess? What the hell does it mean anyway? And if it is last days, who gives a shit? Like, what are you talking about? I hate it. Since I was a child, I think my mom's friend used to say we're living in the last days. You know how you go to church, and when you're a kid and they saying all this stupid mess in church, they was saying it when I was like 7 or 9. Then I heard it again when I was 14. I hear it like every 3 years. Shut up with this last days mess.
Out the descendants of Edom.
Yeah, they use religion as control. We're living in the last days, and because of that, do this or do that. Do what I tell you to do. Why? Because we're living in the last days, not because it's the right thing to do, not because I'm right, because we're living in the last days. I can't stand religious people. I can't stand them because they're the most emotionally fear-mongering, manipulative people on the damn planet. I can't stand religious people.
We shouldn't be getting involved in this war. Well, you know what? I don't want to be involved in Russia's war, and I don't want to be involved in Ukraine. But when it comes to Israel, I've read my Bible, and I know I better be, because in Genesis 12:3, God told Abram, I will bless those who bless you and curse him who curses you. And he who ignores you, Israel, I will utterly destroy. He told the prophet.
So let me get this straight. God, next Thursday, the last day, Thursday, right? Next Thursday, he's going to come down here and just kill everybody that don't like a certain thing that is against IHOP. Really? God is just going to come down here and just start whacking everybody. Everybody who says something about IHOP, somebody who don't like IHOP, somebody who didn't kiss the wall, who didn't hunch the wall, also, we all gonna be dead? Really? The day God comes to earth, where we can see him, he gonna go killing people? So he's never gonna come visit and be like, hey guys, hey, I'm God. I just want to say, y'all been doing a good job, and make sure to do this, make sure to do that. Y'all been falling off on this. Need y'all to take care of that. Put a little extra on this, you know what I'm saying? But love y'all. I'll see y'all later. No, the one time he comes back, or the 2 times, or whatever y'all want to call it, he comes back in physical form. He's just gonna come back and start just whacking everybody. Everybody's just gonna be dead. Really? The one time he comes back, he gonna have smoke. He ain't gonna come back happy. He ain't gonna come back like, hey guys, just thought I'd come through, just, check everything out. Anybody got some questions? So God ain't going to take questions. He's just going to start whacking everybody who don't like IHOP. Huh? Really? That's what's going to happen. The one time he comes back, you get out of here. You get out of here. You get out of here. You just whacking everybody. Dead bodies all over the place because of God out of all people. Really? Do you see how stupid some people sound? But then y'all get mad at ICE for, let me be quiet. ICE killed one person, y'all having a fit. But y'all are bragging about God coming out here and just getting rid of everybody, getting rid of half of the damn population because they don't like something, because of our opinion, not because of something we did, because of our opinion. Just gonna whack all of us, right? Okay. Y'all sound just dumb.
Badia, that in the last days, I think we can all agree we're living in the last days. In the last days,
shut up, lady.
He will wipe out the descendants of Edom because they stood by Charlie Kirk while their brothers were held in captivity, Israel, and they did nothing. Who agrees with that?
So God is going to come down and whack everybody that stood by Charlie Kirk. That's what's going to happen. Out of all people, out of centuries of human life, God is going to come down here because of Charlie Kirk, out of all people, because of Charlie Kirk. I'm here because y'all like Charlie Kirk. He gonna get rid of all YouTubers that talk bad about IHOP. Like God is watching YouTube videos, is like, you know what? I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna get her ass. I'm gonna get Candace. I'm gonna get Mr. Let Go. I'm gonna get this guy. You actually think that God is up above watching YouTube videos? Are you serious? You actually think God is looking at YouTube?
Philosophy, that's Bannon, that's Tucker Carlson, that's Candace Owens, and now it's Charlie Kirk. You know, Charlie, don't use that as an excuse. Don't use a terrorist rogue state in the Middle East as the excuse why we shouldn't stand with Israel and have Israel's back. Are you out of your mind? Don't you know your Bible, Charlie? God told the prophet Obadiah in the last days he would wipe out the descendants of Edom.
Okay, what is God going to do that's positive? What did God say he's going to come down that's positive? Is he going to like plant more trees? Is he going to do anything positive? He's just going to come down and just like, wah! Like, okay, after he's going, wah! And what is he going to do for the people that he doesn't kill? Like, what about that? Because like, I want y'all to think about it. Y'all love to sit here and say something about the last days, but what is he going to do that's positive? Is he going to give us something, like give us some superpowers? Can we like fly or something? Like, what is he going to do for us instead of just like he's going to punish us? Like, why is he trying to punish us? What did we did? Okay, what if we right now just start doing everything right? Is like, what the hell are we doing? This damn lady, what the hell are you talking about, lady?
Because they stood by while their brother Jacob, Israel, was held in captivity and they did nothing. Is that what you're going to do, Charlie? You and Tucker and Candace and Steve Bannon, are y'all just going to stand there and let Israel defend herself? Well, don't speak on my behalf. And don't speak on behalf of over 2 billion Christians who agree with me, because you guys are going to sell Israel down the pike. So ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. I want to hear your comments below. Please send me your thoughts. And I need for you to like
and send me your money
and share this. And then go to the social media pages on Steve Bannon and Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk at Turning Point USA and ask them to explain themselves. Because you know what? It's the Judeo-Christian values that made our nation great. And
I can't stand these damn people. This is the reason why everybody keeps fighting and keep arguing. Like, why can't we just be people? I'm sorry, but religion, as you all know, is the main thing that is behind virtually every war that we've ever had. Are y'all aware of that? How divisive religion is? Forget about what religion. Religion itself is divisive. I'm this and you're that, and then he's that, and then she's that. And because we don't like this person, we're going to go to war with that person because they're a different religion than us. And it's the reason why I'm against religion. I'm not against God. I'm against religion. And of course, you know, I'm going off on a tangent, but I just get sick of this kind of conversations, man. It's just disgusting.
the nation of Israel great. And if you're not willing to stand with Israel, then don't stand. But don't speak on behalf of me and millions of Christians, billions of Christians.
Lady, shut up.
People like...
I think these are like all have the same face structure.
Alone. People like Charlie Kirk, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, and even Steve Bannon, they come and they go, but they're not going to endure. Not like the nation of Israel. God bless you.
This is Erika Kirk. another Erika Kirk. Same exact name, same exact spelling, both political wives, both married to outspoken Republicans. Current Erika is nicknamed Miss Arizona, and the first Erika was nicknamed Madam X. People called the first Erika Kirk Madam X because they say she just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Both have striking blue eyes and blonde hair. They even do their eyeliner the same, and personally, I think they have the same face structure. The first Erika Kirk passed away now, but was from Palm Beach County, Florida, which raises another huge red flag. If you've been following my videos, you know why. I don't want to tell you guys.
You are so true. Religion causes the most problems in the world in every aspect. That's all I'm saying, man. I just don't understand. She's wicked, claimed not to recognize Charlie Kirk at the airport. She's at the airport? Okay, might be something that I didn't know about.
What to think. I'm simply giving you the information. Do you think these are like all coincidences, or is there something else going on here?
In Erika having said that while she was quote unquote living in China, she was working with victims of
Shout out to the Jimmy Dore show. Shout out to Jimmy Dore.
sex trafficking. Okay. I want you to remember what she said. Take a listen.
I decided to create something called Everyday Heroes Like You, where we're able to, originally, it was focused on bringing funds and awareness to various grassroots organizations that were in specific communities that would be able to have volunteers that are transparent with their funds, that are actually doing what they're saying they're doing instead of just having.
How do you go from a charity in Romania, which gets exposed for tadpole traffic lights, to working with somebody that got exposed for doing the exact same thing in Romania? We're going to get into that in a second. But I want to ask that question again from a coincidental standpoint. How can it be that you as a woman, Erika Kirk, start a charity in Romania with some orphans, and your situation or your orphanage gets exposed for tadpole traffic lights, and they kick you out of Romania for all these terrible things that you were doing to these orphans, allegedly? And then a couple decades later, or a decade and a half later, you are now going on tour with a man that got exposed for doing the exact same thing in the exact same place. We're going to get in that in a minute, because I touched on it earlier.
70% of the funds.
Tadpole traffic lights. Can somebody explain to her what tadpole traffic lights is, y'all? So she won't get confused. Somebody in the chat will explain what tadpole traffic lights is.
Funds go to admin and only 30% towards the cause. It kind of grew into something more global. I was living in China and doing a lot of work with the victims from sex trafficking, and then began to
let me be quiet. Start doing it.
Phase that into working with the Marine Corps and the Army, and then was able to.
Colonel Busher. I started working with Colonel Busher, and he started
to work with a orphanage in Romania.
Come on, y'all. So many people are confused. Okay. I'm going to explain it, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what tadpole traffic lights are. I just want to stop the show just for a second. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not know what tadpole traffic lights are. Come on, put a 1 in the chat if you do not know what tadpole traffic lights are. I'm not Aaron. I know. Okay. So Here's how I'm going to explain tadpole traffic lights. First, to the people who don't know what it means, do you know what the red light district is? Do you know what the red light district is? Yes or no? You ever heard of the red light district? Yes or no in the chat. I'm just trying to help the people watching. Do you know what the red light district is? Yes or no? Okay, y'all know what a red light district is. Okay, you know what they do at the red light district, right? It's where they sell ass in another country. Okay, they sell ass. Okay, in the red light district, you go there, you can buy some ass in Amsterdam. Right? It's called the red light district, i.e., traffic lights. Okay, so that's one part, the traffic lights. Now, when somebody is selling ass and they go from here to here, and somebody is facilitating going from here and here, that sounds like traffic lights, but is a different word, right? And then the other word is tadpoles. Tadpoles are baby frogs. So imagine a bunch of baby frogs in the red light district. And they're not baby frogs. Tadpole traffic lights. Okay, baby frogs in the red light district. That's and if you don't understand what I'm saying now, you're on your own. I don't care. All right. Shit. It's okay if you don't know. I'm not mad at you, but we got to move on. All right. All right. We have to use code words over here so my channel won't get demonetized. Because over here, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, we talk about very deep things that could get my channel literally deleted if I say the wrong thing.
To help sustain them during their winter seasons and giving them more clothing items.
And that's what she's talking about right here, tadpole traffic lights. And IHOP, that's another word. IHOP is the country that starts with an I that we don't talk about. I call it IHOP. We call them the IHOPians. All right.
They're tangible items rather than just money.
Then I told you guys that having asked this question through an official channel Turning Point USA, I received a response alleging that Erika never lives there. So that's coming from Erika. She actually never lived there. They said that she simply visited for 2 weeks, you know, like a tourist, just to visit the Great Wall and perhaps see.
She said she visited China for 2 weeks. See, this freaking woman is in China. She's in Guatemala. She's in Romania. But then lies about being here or being there. Why are you lying, Erika? Because we know what you're doing over there, ma'am. You keep going to these damn countries doing different things. Everybody drop traffic light emojis in the chat like this. Everybody drop traffic light emojis in the chat like this. Like this. Drop traffic light emojis in the chat.
The other monuments in history. Then somebody emailed me an interesting video of Charlie Kirk. And apparently he disagrees with that new assessment.
So Go Meta says nobody else's channels get deleted. I didn't say my channel got deleted or will get deleted. I said I don't want it to get deleted. But if you keep going against what YouTube is warning you about, it will get deleted. Now, rumor has it, I don't know if this is true, but rumor has it that all those millions of views that Candace Owens is getting, I think her no, her channel can't be demonetized because she wouldn't be able to get super chats. So never mind. But yes, if you say certain things, your video would get demonetized. So my videos, not all the time, but my videos get demonetized every now and then. Okay. So it's not about my channel getting deleted, but my videos get demonetized if you say the wrong thing.
This is a video of Charlie debating someone named Ben Carollo. Take a listen.
When you go to China, let me just tell you, you'll drive down the street and you will see dead people laying in the middle of the street. You will see people defecating. You
Go
will
to
see...
China then. Go to China. Take a video.
Actually,
Go
like
to do
you,
it.
my wife lived in China for 6 months. And my wife lived in China for 6 months. And
What's going on here? Okay, will the real Erika Kirk please stand up?
Will the real Erika Kirk stand up with your lying ass?
Okay, because this isn't, you can't say you lived there and say
You're welcome, Go Meta.
you didn't live there or there for a trip. And now you've got your husband saying my wife lived there. So he clearly thought you lived there. You thought you lived there. And then somehow now you don't want to live there. And the reason I think is because after doing a little bit of digging, I saw on a real estate profile that you said that it was the charity Everyday Heroes. So that would check out because that's what you were doing with that charity. And
Yes, she lived in China. She was lying. She was in China for 6 months. And some I want to show y'all real quick, just since we're on this subject right here. I want y'all to look at this. Industrial cabinet worth about $200 listed for $13,799 under a woman's name. The inflated price conceals the true cargo. A hidden, I'm not going to say that word, shipped as furniture. So this is what is going on out in the world, y'all. I just want y'all to know. I'm doing this and I'm going after Turning Point USA because of stuff like this. And I'm not saying Erika Kirk had something to do with this, but I just want y'all to know this is one of the ways that they sell tadpoles. So I think it's more. Let's see. I think I added more. All right. So here's another one. Secret codes hidden in the SKUs lead to blank photos on the dark web. These luxury armoires aren't for clothes. They are shipped in crates for blank. And this is what I'm saying, y'all. Right here. Samaya, 5 shelf storage cabinet by WFX Utility for $12,000, $899. They are using overpriced furniture as a coded signal for tadpole traffic lights. And speaking of tadpole traffic lights, let's get into Erika Kirk's new friend.
About Greg Laurie of Harvest Church in Riverside, California have been getting some traction lately, and I think I know why. I'm pretty sure I posted about this in the first video about Harvest Church, but
so I just want to make sure y'all are understanding. Harvest Church is partnering with Erika Kirk, and they're going on tour together. And the name of the tour is something stupid. I think the name of the tour is Tadpole Traffic Lights Tour, but it's Get in Heaven Fast, some old stupid shit. I don't even care to look it up. But this is the guy that she's touring with. He has more lawsuits filed against Greg Laurie and Harvest Christian Fellowship for a blank in a Romanian orphanage. Yeah, Make Heaven Crowded Tour. And this is what's crazy. The name of it is called Make Heaven Crowded Tour, right? I guess she's talking about the tadpoles, because that's where they are going to go when certain people get done with them. So that's kind of ironic. I mean, the name of it is called Make Heaven Crowded, and you or your people are actually doing that. Because what is happening to the tadpoles when the bad men are done with them? or the tadpoles that don't act right. They go to heaven, right? So y'all, Erika Kirk and them, allegedly are actually making heaven crowded.
He's getting more lawsuits filed against him and against the church over the Romanian orphanage scandal. But before I get into the details, let's talk about what Greg Laurie's up to right now.
The reason we're here tonight is we want to encourage you in your faith. We want to pray for a revival, a spiritual awakening in America, and we want to encourage you all who are Christians to preach the gospel. And we want to say to you who are not believers yet, believe in Jesus Christ. That's our message tonight.
So yeah, as this Romanian orphanage case seems to be picking up some speed, he is hosting a TPUSA event headlined with Erika Kirk. The lawsuits center around this guy who was a missionary in Romania. He operated a shelter in Romania for almost 10 years, and he was accused of both CSA and human trafficking, which, if you didn't know, it is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. 7 women alleging abuse recently joined a lawsuit that previously had a group of 12, bringing the total to, I think, 19. And
Now do y'all see why I'm on Erika's ass so much? This is the person that she's touring with presently. It's like every 2 weeks, this freaking woman decides to go out and start hanging out with a new person that loves pizza. And some of y'all know what pizza is. This is absolutely disgusting. This woman is worse than damn Ellen. She's worse than Ellen DeGeneres. She's worse than Ellen DeGeneres. I can't stand this damn woman. What is wrong with these damn people? And they think this shit is cute. Shout out to Shelly. JT's mocking Todd Chrisley, the guy Trump pardoned. JT's mocking Todd Chrisley. I'm not exactly sure of who that is. Shout out to David. A few bucks for you. Okay, a few bucks for you. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, because Erika will probably sue you for talking about her shipping tadpoles from China, Romania to Greg's church. Give this brother a like and some cash. Welcome to the end of times. Well, one, she's not going to sue me. And two, if she does sue me, I'll be able to get my lawyers to look into her finances and find out if she actually is doing the things that you are saying. And thirdly, I didn't say Erika Kirk is shipping anything anywhere. I didn't say that. I said she's affiliating herself with men that are caught up in multiple lawsuits and allegations of tadpole traffic lights. That is what I said. Ain't nobody finna sue me. I know how to talk. I know how to operate. i.e. saying the word tadpole traffic lights. So I ain't worried about none of that shit. And thank you for the super chat.
it seems like the church knew about these abuse allegations in the early 2000s and never reported it to the police, which is against the law in California because they are mandated reporters. Correction, apparently the allegations started coming out in 1999. You can pause to read, but basically the gist is that the lawsuit...
Hold on. Let's see. See if I can read this. Oh, it says lawsuit also alleges that the abuse reports had grown so numerous by 2004 that Harvest, that's the church, Harvest Church or whatever, authorized an inspection. The result of the inspection, according to the lawsuit, shows conclusive evidence. See, talking about somebody suing me. This is conclusive evidence. I'm reading articles. All right. This is Ministry Watch. They're watching these pieces of shit. All right. Conclusive evidence that Havsgard was blank doing something with tadpoles and misappropriating money, both on a shocking scale. Nevertheless, Harvest, which is a church, did not remove Halves Guard at that point, according to the court filing. See, I'm reading things according to court filings. What the hell are they going to sue me for? I'm just reading stuff. Laurie, which is Greg Laurie, which is the guy that Erika Kirk is touring with, instead engineered a soft landing to let Halves Guard stay in charge, free to blank more tadpoles, while Laurie slowly closed the money spigot until
alleges that the church knew about this.
I can't read the bottom until Romania something. I can't read the bottom because something's in the way. So yeah, talking about suing me. I would love for you to sue me, Erika.
And that Greg Laurie did not fire him upon finding reasonable evidence to support that he was sexually abusing children. Apparently, just let the money run dry slowly while Halves Guard remained in charge in Romania. And if that's true, this is just truly heartbreaking and sickening. If this sounds somewhat familiar, you've probably seen this film before. Anyway, Greg also had a surprise guest at the
Whoa. Let me see that again. What was that?
1999. You can pause to read, but basically the gist is that the lawsuit alleges 1999. You can pause. Let the money run dry slowly while Halves Guard remained in charge in Romania. And if that's true, this is just truly heartbreaking and sickening. If this sounds somewhat familiar, you've probably...
All right, let's see what it says. She put this up. Colorado mega church. See, Colorado this time. Colorado mega church outs 2 more pastors as scandal concerning the cover-up of Robert Morse's child blank continues. Not starts, but continues. And at the bottom it says, following the departure of Pastor Brady Boyd in the center, New Life Church pastors Brian Newberg left and Lance Coles Wright have also resigned. Do y'all see this mess? And these are the people that Erika Kirk is totally okay with platforming. The grift master, Erika Kirk.
Seen this film before. Anyway, Greg also had a surprise guest at the TPUSA event in his fellow Christian nationalist friend, Jack Graham.
We're going to be hosting one of these events in April. We're very excited.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. What? Everybody hit the like button.
This as this is launched here. We wanted to be here tonight to be with you as we get this started, because I, along with Greg, we appreciate so much the Kirks and what God is doing through them and what God is doing through his church. And
Turning Point USA's newest grift is the Make Heaven Crowded tour. I think we could have workshopped that title a little bit. It's Giving Jonestown. It's marketed as a gospel-centered gathering, calling people to repentance, faith, and bold obedience of Jesus. Because nothing says bold obedience to Jesus like a $75 martyr hoodie sold at a merch table. The first stop on this tour is LA, if you consider LA to be Riverside. And if you're curious about the type of people who may one day potentially make heaven crowded, you're in for a treat. We have Pastor Greg Laurie, the founder of Harvest Christian Fellowship, who is currently facing multiple federal lawsuits, we're talking like 12, alleging that a former pastor affiliated with Pastor Laurie's church sexually abused and trafficked children at one of the church-affiliated shelters in Romania. The law.
Hold on. Stop the presses.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the cash app. Cash app.
Thank you so much, Diane, for the $50 cash app. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. So I start a little party, play my little party music whenever somebody drops a $50 or more cash app or super chat. So whenever you drop a $50 or more cash app or super chat, I play.
Thank you for the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for the cash app. Cash app, cash app, cash app. Thank you for the cash app.
So shout out to Diane. Thank you so much for the cash app, $50 cash app.
Lawsuits claim that Pastor Lori failed to oversee, supervise, and remove this abuser from the church. This pastor in question preyed on vulnerable children with promises of food and shelter before subjecting them to horrific treatment. So I don't know, maybe
horrific treatment. And they let these people right back in. And this is Erika Kirk's affiliation. And I'm not saying Erika Kirk is doing it. I'm saying Erika Kirk is condoning it. All right. Hold on. Not my mother. Sorry, not my mom. Wait, hold on. I just tried to send a $10. It wouldn't let me. Via super chat or cash app. So if it doesn't work super chat wise, try cash app wise, I guess. I don't know. Because I'm not sure why I wouldn't do it. But thank you so much, Dawn, for attempting to. So try the other one, either super chat or cash app.
Pastor Lori's there for the repentance part. Doubtful. Then we have Lucas Miles, a conservative Christian commentator and pastor, known for critiquing the Christian left, big anti-woke guy. He's been quoted saying critical race theory robs God of his glory, but I guess sharing a stage with someone accused of enabling the abuse of children is fine. These cafeteria Christians picking and choosing. He also speaks out against money and influence being applied to theological training centers, says the guy headlining a billionaire-backed Turning Point USA tour. And then we have Bryce Crawford, whose biggest
Somebody says, how stupid putting on makeup while they run their mouths. This is a psychological thing that content creators do. If you're doing something while doing commentary on something, it kind of like affects you where you want to keep watching it. So her putting on makeup affects women who put on makeup. So we're men. So we think it's dumb, but it's not dumb because overall women like putting on makeup. So if a woman is putting on different types of makeup, the first thing a woman is going to say is, damn, I wonder what kind of blush that is. I wonder what the eye concealer is. I wonder what that is. So not only is she listening to what she's saying, she's paying attention to how she's working her face in order for her to get tips of how she's working her face. So we men don't understand that stuff, but I actually think it's genius. So shout out to her for putting makeup on while doing commentary. It's actually smart.
Failed to oversee, supervise, and remove this abuser from the church. This pastor in question preyed on vulnerable children with promises of food and shelter before subjecting them to horrific treatment. So I don't know, maybe Pastor Lori's there for the repentance part. Doubtful. Then we have Lucas Miles, a conservative Christian commentator and pastor, known for critiquing the Christian left, big anti-woke guy. He's been quoted saying critical race theory robs God of his glory, but I guess sharing a stage with someone accused of enabling the abuse of children is fine. These cafeteria Christians picking and choosing. He also speaks out against money and influence being applied to theological training centers, says the guy headlining a billionaire-backed Turning Point USA tour. And then we have Bryce Crawford, whose biggest crime is really looking like someone who would wear this hoodie. His whole thing is having a life-changing experience at Waffle House that prevented him from taking his own life. And to that I say, there's been a lot of hungover college kids who also thought a meal at Waffle House saved their life.
Wait, what? Wait, a meal at Waffle House saved his life? What the hell? Let me back up a little bit.
Centers, says the guy headlining a billionaire-backed Turning Point USA tour. And then we have Bryce Crawford, whose biggest crime is really looking like someone who would wear this hoodie. His whole thing is having a life-changing experience at Waffle House that prevented him from taking his own life. And to that I say, there's been a lot of hungover college kids who also thought a meal at Waffle House saved their life. That doesn't mean they have to become fascists. You know, with a heaven like this, who needs hell?
Now, I do not claim to be a public relations wizard. I don't do PR, certainly not. If you've Google my name, you'll see.
Yeah, y'all. So y'all get it. She's putting on makeup, and I think it's genius because a lot of women put on makeup. So when you're putting on makeup, it causes women. See, a lot of people, especially on Instagram and TikTok, a lot of people are like out and they're just staring at their phones. So when you're putting on makeup and doing something, and then of course there's words scrolling across the bottom of the screen because you're using the captions feature. You don't even need to know what the person is saying. You're just paying attention to what they're doing. And if they're doing something that's interesting to you, you're going to pay attention to them and possibly follow that person or subscribe to that person simply because they're putting on makeup.
I don't care so much about it, but what I will say that is if
shout out to Candace Owens.
If a 94 TikTokers were out there making videos about me, accusing me of trafficking children from Romania, I would probably do my very best to stay away from the theme of trafficking.
And stop hanging out with alleged traffickers. But it's like they can't.
And to stay away altogether from the theme of Romania. I just wouldn't even fly over the country for a little bit. But not Erika Kirk, because she's got Andrew Colvett as her PR. And he's like really smart, live texting people, getting caught, doing stuff behind the scenes, which is why she's soon going to be speaking with Greg Laurie's Harvest Church for Turning Point USA's Faith Make Heaven Crowded tour. Okay. I can show you that. I think we have that here on the website so you can see it. This is a real thing that's happening. And they're partnering with the Harvest Church to do this. It says that she is going to be.
Thank you, Tony.
Speaking in is that it live streamed in Orange County. It's Harvest Orange County Church. Now, what's wrong with this? In case you are wondering or have not heard, what is going on with Harvest Church and Greg Laurie?
Yes, Candace broke this, and what I love about Candace is she doesn't harp on things. She just puts it out, and what happens is we don't really think about much of what she said about this guy or that guy because we don't recognize their names, right? But once she puts that name out in the atmosphere, it causes the rest of us to start doing research on this particular person. And then next thing you know, you're like, yo, this guy is disgusting. And he's on tour with Erika Kirk. So she just drops breadcrumbs in order for the rest of us to do more research. So I love how she operates. Sometimes it gets on my nerves because I'll be like, what the hell is she talking about? But I have to think past what she's talking about and actually listen to what she's not saying. So sometimes it's about what you're not saying instead of what you are saying.
Here's an article which tells us that Greg Laurie, there's been a number of lawsuits filed against Harvest Christian Fellowship, the founder, Greg Laurie, and also the churches related to alleged abuse of young men at a children's home in Romania. Okay, there's 12 lawsuits, actually. The original lawsuit was filed in September by two men claiming that Paul Havsgaard, he is a former pastor and a missionary at Harvest Christian Fellowship in Riverside, California. So that's that area where they're all from. Colvette's from there, that area. He's from Santa Barbara, actually. McCoys are from there. And they're alleging that he abused them at a children's shelter in Bucharest, Romania. The allegations include children being tied to radiators, being made to kneel down on walnut shells, being touched inappropriately, and being pimped out for sex. Now, the number of litigants, as I said, has risen to 12, and the law firm that's representing the survivors said in a news release that they are expecting 23 former residents of the home to bring complaints. The most recent complaints were filed in November. The court documents claim that Greg Laurie and the Harvest Christian Fellowship sent funding to Havsgaard, which they obviously did send funding to him while he was there, and they were negligent in supervising him while he was there, despite reports of abuse. And so he's offering back that, oh, well, that's a pastor that we were funding. It's not the entire church. It's not fair.
And this is how they do it. It's not the entire church. It's just the pastor. But then you'll turn around and look up and they'll let the pastor person back. Let me show y'all this. some of y'all have seen this before, but let me show y'all this. It's just like every time you turn around, it's something having to do with the same thing. They sit around and talk about God all day long, but then would allow somebody to come in and do this. Yeah, this is it here.
I have noticed some recurring themes that have come up. Didn't really know what all this means. I still don't know what all of it means. And I wanted to start jotting this down and putting it together so that it looks clean and we can just add another name. People thought it turned off its transponder. They present of UVU.
Oh, hold on. That's not it. Sorry. I'll just keep going with this.
After the whole church for what Paul Havsgard is being alleged to have done. I'm saying this is just too many times for me.
Too many.
I don't know about you guys. I'm getting Romanian trafficking fatigue. Okay. I'm getting Ukrainian, Romanian trafficking fatigue. It just can't be that all of these military people that are adjacent to the military, go out there in a place where they're perfectly safe. Actually, they're quite immune to prosecution because that's the deal that gets struck up between the governments is like you can do whatever you want on your base. And I'm going, what the heck is going on here? So I reached out to some people that I know and I say, what is this strand? I don't know much about the military. Why does this keep happening? And what they told me, and this is also proven currently right now, a bunch of South Korean women have filed a unprecedented lawsuit against the United States military for the same thing, for running a brothel where they are stationed in South Korea. And so what they are telling me adds up. It's tracking. What they say is, okay, think of a military base. Anywhere in the world, you have a bunch of men who do not have regular access to women. So in those circumstances, and you also have a bunch of people that are, at the top of that military who, I don't know, maybe could be a bit like Aquino, some satanic.
So yeah, man, it's just, but it's like they're all okay with it though.
Who, I don't know, maybe could be a bit like Aquino, some satanic tastes. Anyway, they tell me is that they will typically send someone out who will be a woman. So think of like a Ghislaine Maxwell to go out and to find them their interests, their tastes, young women that can be manipulated. That person will often describe themselves as a casting director to go out there and to tell the women to come onto the base. Once they're on the base, anything can happen to them. Like I said, they are afforded no protections from their government, and our government is not going to prosecute the men that do anything on that base. That's how the typical deal works. And yeah, I don't know. Just like from a PR perspective, I'm not so concerned about why it is that Tucker Carlson, who just believes that we shouldn't get involved in wars, just like Charlie believed, is speaking at Turning Point USA. I am kind of concerned why all of these pastors who seem to be rehabilitating pedophiles are welcomed.
Yeah.
Well, it just feels like a thing easily to say, we're just not right now, Greg Laurie, until we get to the bottom of whether or not your church was more involved than these people are alleging. Because it's interesting that he's not saying it didn't happen. He's saying, well, it's not the whole church, just this pastor. Anyways, we'll continue to follow that lawsuit, but I find that to be pointedly absurd. And this is Turning Point Faith in a nutshell, which I am an enemy of. But if you would like me to do your PR too, here, shoot my shot. You can pay me. I'm definitely, I think, more capable.
This is what I'm talking about, y'all. It's just absolutely disgusting, man.
So say a prayer for Scott Adams and his family.
The last time I posted about Greg Laurie, I had hundreds of comments from people that attend Greg Laurie's church that were very upset. I was talking about this lawsuit. Romanian lawsuits multiply against Harvest Christian Fellowship and Pastor Greg Laurie.
And this is what happens with these piece of crap pastors. Their flock, the little people that follow them and listening to everything that they say simply because they use God and Jesus as a way to manipulate people. The man is allegedly extremely dangerous around kids. But because he's a pastor, because he stands in front of everybody, because he reads the Bible, because he talks about Jesus and Christianity, everybody literally ignores what the man is doing. And this is the reason why I say, in my opinion, religion is disgusting. Religion is the number one thing that causes every war that we've ever had in America and outside of America. It's always religion. But nobody ever wants to wake up and see, hey, religion is the damn problem. Whether it causes divisiveness over here or whether it causes people to ignore what is happening to children over here. Either way it goes, it's divisive and it's problematic. I am not anything. I am a person that loves God, fears God, but I am not none of this dumb shit that everybody loves to stand behind. I am not a Christian. I am not an atheist. I am not a Buddhist. I am not none of this shit. I'm a person. Why can't we just be people? I'm just a person that loves God. Can I just be that? Why do I gotta be in one of these little stupid clubs? And this is the problem. I don't want to be none of that stuff. I'm just a person. I think it's all stupid. I'm a Christian, and now I'm better than you. I'm a Baptist. I'm better than you. I'm a this. It's just so dumb. Just be a damn person.
Have an update. Let's read this article together. 2 lawsuits became 4. 4 became 6. And then 6, a dozen. Now megachurch pastor Greg Laurie, his Riverside, California-based Harvest...
Megachurch, Riverside, California, tadpole traffic lights. It's always the same shit. And of course, it's all connected to Turning Point USA faith. Turning Point USA faith is a huge problem. 1000%.
Christian Fellowship, and 2 former ministers of that church are facing 12 different lawsuits from 12 different men.
12 different lawsuits from men. Apparently he likes boys. It's not girls this time, it's boys. Looks like he likes the booty hole.
Each of the men say they were essayed while growing up in Romanian orphanages that Harvest Christian Fellowship founded and funded but failed to oversee.
Sounds like he's a Christian booty hole thumper.
One of them called Harvest's orphanage program in Romania a madhouse run by a beep beep. Harvest has called the suits a form of financial extortion and said that targeting the megachurch has become the near total focus of an attorney at McAllister Oliverius, a New York and London-based firm. We have attempted in good faith to engage with the lawyer, but the lawsuit represents only the latest demand, and in this case, many tens of millions of dollars. The multiplying lawsuits do not name specific amounts, but the 12 men have each asked federal courts for damages in amounts to establish a trial, including punitive damages and compensation for ongoing and severe mental anguish.
And I want to say this because somebody said some people they cite the Bible to excuse being evil. That's exactly what I've always said. I told y'all one of the main things that saved me as a child, and I told y'all this, was this guy. Y'all remember this?
Hi.
Sweetheart. I told y'all when I was a kid, I watched this and it saved my life because this guy was a priest or a pastor, and it reminded me like, oh, damn, This pastor is walking around talking about God and he's the damn devil?
Hi.
Are you lost, sweetheart? Are you afraid, honey? Well, why don't you come with me?
Oh.
All right. I'll sing you a song till your mom comes back.
You know how these weirdos love to sing little church songs all the time, right?
God is here.
And the song is always God is this and God is dead. It's always the same stupid shit.
His holy temple, earthly thoughts, be silent now.
And what I want to do, I want to etch this man's face into your mind. I want everybody to screenshot this guy's face right here. Screenshot this guy's face. And I need y'all to look at it every time you feel like you need to go to a damn church. This is what is happening to you every time you go to church. Is some disgusting, weird, bug-eyed, weirdo pastor singing to you, trying to get you or manipulate you into giving him his money and giving him your children.
His holy temple.
That's all they do, sit around singing and shit. It's Jesus. It's Jesus. All of it is bullshit.
Little, be silent now. While we're
that is what's happening to you every time your ass go to any church, white or black, no matter what denomination. And you can do what you want to do. I'm letting you know now, your church, your pastor is after your damn kids. And you can believe that or find out the hard way. Stop going to church. Read your own Bible like an adult. You don't need nobody to read the damn Bible for you. And if you don't want to read the Bible, all you got to do is go to Audible or a Bible app and let Audible tell it to you. You don't need no damn crooked ass
One of the
pastor.
men, George Adrian Vasil.
I don't know why the hell y'all go to church anyway. We got technology. We got AI. Let AI read the whole Bible to you. Let it read the Bible while you sleep. Let your phone read the damn Bible to you. Why the hell are you going to these crooked ass churches and giving up all your damn money? It's stupid.
I'm trying my best with names here. Said Paul Havsgard, a pastor at Harvest from 1984 to 2002.
Because the thing about it is what y'all don't realize is these people have more control over your wives and your children than you think. You think you would tell your wife not to go to that damn church. She will divorce your ass for her pastor. You think you could tell your child not to go to that church no more. They will run away with your pastor and go live with your damn pastor. They are after your children.
And head of the now defunct Harvest Homes in Romania, first blank 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 inappropriately in 2000. Vasil was 8 years old.
8.
Now 34, Vasil recalls Havsgard would give him a reward if he stayed quiet. Marion Barbu, also 34, claims Havsgard put a pillow over his face when he was 8 and smothered him to keep him quiet while Havsgard blank blank blank.
Wow.
Barbu said he thought he was going to be unalived. Later he wanted to blank blank blank. I can't say anything in this paragraph, but you should pause to read it. Alexandru, not even going to attempt. 37 has visible scars on his wrist. Oh, blank blank blank. Can't say that either. You know what? I'm just going to let you pause to read this entire page because I can't say most of this.
Pause the read if y'all want to.
Today, Natu reports he still feels overwhelmed by shame. He cannot seem to shake the belief that he was victimized because he is fundamentally dirty, according to his lawsuit. These are 8 other men who have sued with similar stories. Havsgard, who has retired in California, could not be reached for comment. He has not spoken publicly about the growing numbers of allegations of blank. Havsgard has not been charged with any crimes. The Protect Act in 2003 made it a federal crime to engage in illicit blank, blank, blank. Government prosecutors are currently using the law to prosecute an Ohio man who allegedly blank multiple boys during the mission trips.
Boys.
I have noticed some.
And I want to show y'all something right here. I thought about it and I was like, oh, this is it. I just didn't go far enough. Wait, this isn't it.
This moment was a young teenager in the 90s, and she a charity
Oh,
dedicated.
yeah. Okay. This is the lady. Okay. I'm trying to look for a particular video and I can't freaking find it. So, okay, I'll just keep going. I thought it was it.
11 men are also planning to sue, bringing the lawsuits to a total of 23.
23 lawsuits, one pastor. And this is the man that is out there with Erika Kirk preaching to her people, to her audience. Well, actually, it's Charlie Kirk's audience because Erika Kirk stole Charlie Kirk's audience. And this is absolutely disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting.
According to a spokesman at McAllister Oliverius, they are expected to file in coming weeks. A judge may combine all 23 cases against Havsgard, Lori, former missions pastor. But Lori
It's extremely graphic, but this needs to be heard.
Do I need to talk about this?
Back. Multiple kids at this orphanage tried to commit.
Oh, whoa. That was a little too much. Sorry.
Of Harvest Fellowship Church in Riverside, California. And I'll get into the sermon and the church, but first I'm going to describe an article I was sent that prompted me to watch one of the recent Sunday sermons from this church. And the lawsuit accuses the former pastor of Harvest Fellowship Church of sex abuse of children in Romania. And 2 victims allege abuse from this former pastor, Paul Havsgard. They say that he severely abused them and lots of other kids over.
All right, that's too much. Hopefully I won't get demonetized. That's way too much. Too many of the same words happen over and over again. So this is what's happening with Erika Kirk. This woman is deplorable. Not literally because of what she's doing, it's because of who she's affiliating herself with. She still has the same security team that allowed her husband to get killed. Y'all don't like me calling her an idiot, but she's an idiot or she's a genius because it's starting to look like she doesn't give a shit about Charlie Kirk and never gave a shit about Charlie Kirk. And this whole thing, like I said, was a psyop. So because of that, I can't say she's an idiot because she might be a genius because guess what? She didn't go to jail for what she did. I'll say it again. Erika Kirk did not go to jail for what she did, which makes her a genius. So I can't call her an idiot because she got away with it. She's not doing no jail time. She's not up on charges. So I have to start calling Erika Kirk a genius and not an idiot.
We will not let you down.
Because one more time, I just need y'all to show y'all this. This is who she is. She's a reality TV star. She's an actress. She's a singer, rapper, country, whatever the hell. She's an evangelist. She's a hoe. She's a good girl. She's a wife. She's a grieving widow. She's everything. She's a mother. She's every single thing and nothing all at the same time. She may be a tadpole traffic lighter. She's everything. She's a military something. She's everything.
The concern that we have is that we put out this critical information.
She's a military, whatever this would be. She's a leader. She's a military leader. Whatever this is. She's in front of military people teaching them shit. Like, who the hell is this woman? Would the real Erika Kirk please stand up?
And when we go over this risk
Who are you teaching and why are you up there teaching it?
analysis, they hear what we're saying, but they don't want to take action.
Tell me about your experiences in fashion.
How do you go from that to this? Tell me about your experiences and why do you want to be an assistant to a fashion agency? You were just a military operative and now you're... What are we doing?
I did not go to fashion school, but I am self-taught, so...
Shit is crazy.
The timing in my life is perfect for this opportunity. I'm at a great point, just career-wise, to be able to take on this type of endeavor. And I feel like I have something very unique to offer this whole experience in general. Like I said, I'm very coachable, I'm very trainable. And I'm the type of person that I don't need all the time in the world to get ready. If you say you got to be on a plane in a half hour and you have to pack your stuff and go, I'm on it. I'm kind of like a gypsy. I don't mind living out of a suitcase. I'm used to it, and that's something that I'm okay with. So traveling, I love it. I'm all for it. I'm up for anything. I want to learn. I want to be able to use this opportunity and harness all the things that I can learn.
Isn't her mom a millionaire and her dad a millionaire working for IHOP? Why do you got to run around doing all this, Erika? Why? Go home.
Learn from it and be able to just inspire people. Like, how cool of a chance it is to be able to work with Diane and her brand. And that's why I want to use this opportunity to inspire, to be able to make a difference and to work with Diane and a brand that does that empowers women, that shows that, you don't have to know everything about the...
Whoever this Diane person, I bet she's probably a damn tadpole traffic light person too, because that's all she affiliates herself with. Erika is Charlie Kirk. Look closely at their faces. What do you mean Erika is Charlie Kirk? Y'all just adding stuff now. Now Erika is Charlie Kirk.
Fashion industry to make a difference. You can learn and you can create your own experience out of it all. So I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this. And if I have the blessing,
that's what I'm saying. She has money. Why is she doing this? She has money.
To make a difference with this opportunity, I'm all for it. Ready to pack my bags.
The Erika Kirk rabbit hole never ends. She has now began her speaking tour called Make Heaven Crowded with Pastor Greg Laurie, who is head of the Harvest Christian Fellowship Church.
All right, so we talked about that. I want to show y'all this because some of you who just came in did not see this. So I want to play this again. And I want y'all to let me know what y'all
was joking, I really do. But it's being sold on the TPUSA merch website.
Yeah, she's definitely an operative.
Right. Yeah. Faith is being used as the excuse, as the distraction, and as a shield, and the pattern just keeps repeating.
Hold on.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, super chat, super chat. Thank you for the cash app. Cash app, cash app, cash app. Thank you for the cash app.
Thank you so much, Gwen, for the $50 cash app. Gwen, thank you so much. Diane, thank you so much. Both of y'all came through. I appreciate you for the Cash Apps. Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, $AARON 1000, or either you can click the link that is pinned at the top of the chat to drop a super chat there, because I think I've said tadpole traffic lights and these other people have said the actual words without the code names a little too many times. So hopefully this video won't get demonetized, but it needed to be said. It needed to be said. So if you want to support the channel, support this live stream, make sure to drop a Cash App. It could be $10, $20, whatever. Buy me some lunch. Buy me a generator. Because we about to get snowed in or iced out or whatever. So, buy me some lunch, buy me a generator, any Cash App will help, because hopefully this video won't get demonetized. But I think we went so far down the rabbit hole where YouTube is going to be like, bow, and demonetize video. Too much has been said. But like I said, if you want to support the show, Cash App is $AARON 1000. You can also drop a super thanks after the video is over, or you can drop you can also hype the video also. But yeah, I think Erika is the Manchurian candidate. Interesting. That's a thought. She might definitely be. But let's keep going.
Around and travel, and we don't need sleep. I don't need sleep. I drink coffee. I drink like 8 cups of coffee a day.
Dragon Komodo.
Yeah, I drink Komodo dragon coffee.
You sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name? You sound like that guy, Charlie, or what's his name?
And then this woman goes out and marries the same guy that her boyfriend was just making fun of. And then kills him, or somebody kills him. I don't think she kills him, but somebody kills him. And now she's back happy. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Erika Kirk seems to be happier now Charlie Kirk is dead. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Charlie Kirk being dead makes Erika Kirk happy. Because everything I see, I think Erika Kirk is the happiest woman on the planet, because all the attention is going to her. So put a 1 in the chat if you think Erika Kirk is happier now that Charlie Kirk is dead. That's why I have to call her a genius, because she's not in prison. I think Erika Kirk pulled off the most eloquent, perfect murder psyop that America has ever seen. So I don't think Erika Kirk is an idiot. I think she is a genius, because her ass isn't in jail. So with all that being said, I am out of here. I'm gonna play the like button song, and I will talk to y'all later. Hold on, we got another super chat. Got another Cash App. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dawn, for the $10 Cash App. Thank you. Shout out to Dawn for the. Wait, I must have sent another Aaron $10. Oh, wait, you sent another. Dawn sent another person $10 by mistake. That is hilarious. So shout out to Dawn for sending me and somebody else $10. Damn. All right. So I'm gonna play this song here before we go. Put your
like button. Everybody, put your finger in the air. Hit the like button. Everybody, hit the like button. What? Everybody, hit the like button. What? Everybody, hit the like button. Hit the like baby, hit the like button. Everybody, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Everybody, hit the like button.
All right, here's y'all's favorite.
Everybody,
Everybody
hit the like
button.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
And no, I don't know who Chris McNabb is. I'm not sure who that is.
Everybody hit the like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. What? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you got something to say, drop it in the comments. Don't be acting afraid. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know you at. Drop your city. What? Drop your city in the chat. What? Drop your city. What? Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. What? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.